Yo, what's up guys, L21 here, bringing us another video, and today I'm going to give you guys the best tips on how to increase your KD inside Call of Duty Black Ops 4, because I know this year Call of Duty is a lot different, especially because 150 hit points, there's the syringes and shit, and it can be a little bit different, it can be a little bit easier, it can be a little harder, depending on your playstyle and how to get that KD up. I know there's a lot of sweats right now, and hopefully these tips will help you get you guys to that next level, or maybe even above your KD, and make you a better player in general. So yeah, let's get right into this. So the first tip I want to give you guys is more of a gun skill type tip, and that's going to be aiming down sights around corners. Now this is kind of a really dumb easy tip that you can fix in all of your playstyles, but a lot of guys I see running around in this game are going around and just running around corners without shooting, or just not aiming down sights around the corner and are getting absolutely blasted around it. And basically in this game, when you have 150 hit points and you can regen with just a syringe, you can't be doing that, because if a guy sees you first and he shoots you first, 9 out of 10 times he is going to kill you, and you're going to be sitting there all pissed off wondering what happened, when all you do is run around that corner, aim down sights, and you probably would have killed him. So that's a really big tip in my opinion. It's a simple thing, but you know, a lot of people don't do it, so I thought I'd just mention it. The next tip I'm going to be saying is using your mini-map a lot. Now again, another reused tip a lot, but this tip I think is just underused. And honestly, when I mean use the mini-map, I mean use it to your advantage. If you see a bunch of people spawning in on one side of the map, or you see guys going up to right, aim down sights in that area, or maybe just completely pivot around and do whatever. Don't be trying to go around and run from one side of the map to the other. If no one's there, go back. Try to play out where you want to go and say, okay, I want to get here so I can engage them here. This type of small stuff can help you from being a bad player to a good player, especially in objective game modes like domination. And the next tip is another gun style tip, and this one is so incredibly useful and important that nobody does. If you think that there's someone behind you, or you run straight into somewhere like, wait a minute, I swear there was a guy there, don't start running around and turning, just pivot and look back, because if you start running around, you're gonna get blasted so quickly. There's a lot of times if you go in there, you stop and you try to run and look out the window, you're gonna get absolutely dropped. If there's someone coming from behind you, there's a guy in front of you, left or right, just pivot and look. Don't move, just pivot and look, because if as soon as you try to move, your accuracy goes off, especially weapons like the Hades, the Cordite. The weapon's not that great when you're moving, so if you can just do that small thing, you're gonna really start dropping kids from anywhere, and you're gonna be able to get those kills that you most normally wouldn't get. Now the next tip I'm going to give you is more related to Black Ops 4 and more something that I've learned as I played, and that's going to be using your syringes at the right time. For example, if you're going into a gunfight, you know there's two guys there, and you shoot that first guy and you're hurt, but you know that next guy dipped down and reload, don't pump the syringe in, go kill the guy, then pump your syringe. If you're in the middle of the open and you just killed somebody and you're low, don't pump the syringe, get in the building, then pump the syringe. Unless you're running the medical supplies or the syringe gear, you're really not gonna have time to do that. So the best way to do it and to use it is when you're in cover. I mean, unless you're in a spawn, you have no time, but basically you want to be trying to use the syringe as much in cover, and that's the best thing I can give you, is because I see a lot of people doing that. You'll have low health, you'll get bodied, you know, and that's all frustrating. The next tip I'm going to give you guys is basically aiming to the upper part of the body. Now this is again really a really reused tip, or a really crucial tip that not most people use, I don't think, because when you see people in kill cams or stuff like that, a lot of people are spraying side to side, they're going up and down, they're locking to the lower waist, and honestly in a game like this where 150 hit points can be the difference between life or death, it's really important to be aiming towards the upper chest to the head, especially with assault rifles where you can get headliner. It's super crucial to do that so you can go in and just start dropping people, because the legs and the arms this year, they don't register as well. I don't know what it is, but they don't register in my opinion, especially with SMGs like the SOG with the fast fire rate. They just don't register well. The net codes are kind of weird with them. I don't know, it might just be me, but that's the way I see it, and it's just really annoying for me. Now another tip I'm going to give you guys is basically a gear choice that can help you guys as more of a crutch, but then again can help you if you're a little bit of a better player who are getting shot in the butt a lot, or getting shot from the side, you don't know where shots are coming from. The thing I'm going to give you is the acoustic sensor. This is probably a very underrated gear type, because a lot of people are using a medical syringe, some people are using body armor, some people are using everything but it, when it is probably the most overpowered thing in core right now. Because basically if you don't know what it does, you put it on, and it basically gives you like a little bar on your mini map of where an enemy's going from. It's basically 6 cents from Black Ops 3 if you played Black Ops 3, and basically it is overpowered as hell. It will basically save your life a bunch of times, and again, stand there, pivot when someone's behind you, stuff like that, and you're gonna be melting people away. So the acoustic sensor, I think if you want to really make sure no one's behind you, use the acoustic sensor. But once you start getting comfortable with learning how to move around the map and start to build a pivot and look behind you and look where people are coming from, then you don't really need it. But I think for a lot of players, the acoustic sensor can be a big thing on helping you guys up your game and stuff like that. Now the final tip I'm going to give you guys is map knowledge and just learning the game. And what I mean by this is that just play the game a lot and know where people are coming from. For example, if you're running through a building, you know there's most people camp on one side of this, you know they're spawning from here, you know from spawning from there, you killed a guy here, is he going to spawn there? You want to know the spawns, you want to basically have a very accurate guess of where that next person is going to be. Because if you go around just guessing where people are, it makes your job already harder. Just look at the mini map and kind of guess where, okay, if I'm going to peek this here, I'm going to know I'm going right there. And as soon as you start learning that, you'll see you're going to get shots of people you normally wouldn't get. You're going to start aiming in places you normally wouldn't, and you're going to get that extra pick. You're going to get the extra kill, which will let you get your score streaks up. Because right now, this year's score streaks go for your KD and shit like that. So you get the assault chopper, you get a drone squad, the mothership. That's going to increase your KD in general. But basically, if you can do that, this is going to up your game immensely. This is the biggest thing that I still need to work on. Okay, and there's a really, really cool thing you can use now. If you guys don't know, the Black Ops 4 companion app or the COD companion app is out. Basically, on that app, not only does it give you 500 COD points when you log in, what you do in it is that it even gives you a heat map and different tips in that. So if any of these tips didn't help you want more tips, use the companion app and use the heat map. The heat map will tell you anywhere where you die, where people are concentrating. It is probably the best thing I have ever seen them do in a while. So honestly, if you don't like any of the tips here, or you want better tips, or you really want to learn the maps, go use the companion app and that will help you out. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you stuck with me to the end, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because if you like COD content like this where it's short, simple, to the point, and just basically the raw facts, then yeah, I'm here for you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.